Alright, y'all. Here's my RPS 2024 HAWK-X 250. Just checking it out. So this is set for 1,000 miles. Didn't exactly have it tuned very good, did I? Off and on. Those subtle scratch marks are actually using the HVAC over there to gather metal strippings that fell into here, not while it was running, nor has it ran since, but they were lying on top when I took this valve cover and head off. And my dad suggests I go ahead and just scrape as close as I can, and I kind of touched it. That's okay, with the nose of the shop vac, just to make sure I was getting every little piece, even in that edge. And it sucks pretty hard. So let me see, anything maybe, no, nothing would have fallen in anywhere else but where I saw them. Just looking kind of down there. I did have to get it to top dead center, but I did it very slowly, and most of the pieces falling from the spark plug, which would be right there in the center of the screen, but up top and kind of angled in towards the center. Most of the pieces were like around this area here, not really including a 1/2 inch inside from the outer edge all the way around. Nothing really any closer to what would definitely we wouldn't want getting down beside the cylinder. And go ahead and run it. When I replace from this point on up, I got a whole new valve cover, valves, rockers, and these are the parts that I'm trying to keep separate and organized so I know where everything is. There's the rockers, lifters, and also there was no wear and tear that I could see on either valve lash, the hammer, either portions of the hammer of the valve lashes, nor on either end of the push rods. I'm looking at other key things that I've seen in video. There's my top dead center, just to make sure. Not to mention, not on the actual head way up there, both valves are completely seated. So that's a good sign. Means not counting, the potential for it to be firing late or early, according to the performance aftermarket parts I put on, in which you would need one of those, positive 3% keys, or negative 3%, or larger numbers than that. That's to be found or figured out later on. That's about it. I just wanted to see or document what I'm doing, and this is the first time that I've ever gone this far with any kind of engine, especially for it to come back alive afterwards. So here's the old assembly, and spark plug hole is right down in there, and you can see how very stripped it is inside there. And that was my bad. I was frustrated. Kept going. I knew it should be seated by hand, and I wasn't going, or I kept going anyways. Alright, y'all, peace.